In a world where sands have swallowed many secrets of the past, ancient Egypt stands as a towering monument of intrigue and history. Picture a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago, leaving behind a legacy so profound that its echoes are still heard today. Envision a land where pharaohs reigned with divine authority, pyramids soared against azure skies, and the Nile nurtured a flourishing empire. This was a world where mysteries were carved in stone and legends were born from the whispers of the desert winds. As historians and enthusiasts delve deeper into this enigmatic realm, the discoveries continue to astonish, sparking wonder and admiration. Today, we embark on an exciting journey, a voyage across 50 mesmerizing facts that not only illuminate the grandeur of ancient Egypt, but also unravel the timeless mysteries that have captivated minds for centuries. From the architectural marvels of the pyramids to the cryptic symbols etched into the Rosetta Stone, each revelation draws us closer to understanding a civilization that was as extraordinary as it was mystical. So prepare yourself to step back in time and uncover the secrets of a world where history and myth walk hand in hand, inviting you to explore the marvels of ancient Egypt like never before. Moving forward, we delve into the remarkable story of the Great Pyramid of Giza, a monumental feat that has captured the imagination of countless generations. Constructed during the rule of Pharaoh Khufu, this architectural wonder is the last standing of the original 7 wonders of the ancient world. The pyramid, with its precise alignment and massive limestone blocks, raises intriguing questions about the advanced methods the Egyptians employed. Despite modern technology, the exact techniques used in its construction remain shrouded in mystery, sparking debate and fascination among scholars and archaeologists. Standing at an original height of nearly 481 feet, it's not just the size but the precision of the Great Pyramid that astounds, evidencing a sophisticated understanding of mathematics and engineering. Theories abound, ranging from laborious manual efforts using ramps and levers to the more speculative alignments with celestial bodies. This enigmatic structure endures as a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring allure of ancient Egypt, prompting us to ponder the secrets this colossal monument may still hold. Now turning to the construction techniques of the Great Pyramid of Giza, we find ourselves exploring a realm of endless hypotheses and scholarly intrigue. Theories about its construction are as numerous as the scholars who proposed them. One prevailing hypothesis suggests the use of a straight or zigzagging ramp, built from mud brick and limestone chippings, providing a gradual slope for transporting the heavy stone blocks to their towering destinations. Some propose an ingenious revolving crane system, suggesting a level of mechanical sophistication that could rival modern technologies. Another captivating theory is the possible celestial alignment, indicating that the pyramid's orientation might have been carefully mapped using the stars. This alignment would have served both architectural and ceremonial purposes, showcasing the Egyptians' advanced astronomical knowledge. Among these diverse theories, the debates continue to swirl with no definitive answers, keeping the mystery alive and fueling further research. These discussions demonstrate the complexity and brilliance of ancient engineering, inviting us to imagine the skills required to construct such an enduring symbol of human achievement. As the sun rises on the next chapter of our exploration, we are left to marvel at the unresolved mysteries that make the Great Pyramid not just a relic of the past but a perpetual wonder of the ancient world. Now turning to the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, we encounter a cornerstone in the story of Egyptology. Unearthed by a French soldier in 1799, this remarkable artifact forever changed our understanding of ancient Egyptian civilization. Made from granodiorite, the Rosetta Stone bears the same text inscribed in 3 scripts: Greek, Demotic, and Egyptian hieroglyphs. Its trilingual content offered the linguistic key needed for scholars to unlock the long-lost language of the pharaohs. Before the stone's discovery, hieroglyphs had been indecipherable for centuries, shrouded in mystery and speculation. However, the work of scholars like Thomas Young and Jean-François Champollion, who meticulously analyzed the stone, shed light on the complex writing systems of ancient Egypt. This linguistic breakthrough didn't just solve a scholarly puzzle, it opened a new window into the life and culture of the ancient Egyptians. For the first time, historians could read inscriptions on temples and tombs, unveiling stories of gods, kings, and daily life from millennia past. The Rosetta Stone thus stands as a pivotal milestone, bridging the gap between ancient silence and modern understanding, allowing the voices of Egypt's magnificent civilization to echo once more through history. As the next chapter unfolds, let us delve deeper into the Rosetta Stone's role in unraveling the mysteries of hieroglyphs. This linguistic marvel was essential in bridging the communication gap that had persisted for centuries, due to the enigmatic symbols that adorned ancient monuments and artifacts. Prior to its discovery, hieroglyphs were a puzzle that defied the understanding of historians and linguists alike. The trilingual inscriptions on the Rosetta Stone provided a unique opportunity to compare Greek, a well-understood language, with the cryptic Demotic and hieroglyphic scripts. The tireless efforts of linguists like Thomas Young paved the way for Jean-François Champollion to finally crack the code in the early 1820s. By identifying the phonetic characters embedded in the cartouches that included royal names, Champollion unlocked the key to reading the sacred texts of ancient Egypt. This breakthrough was more than just an academic triumph. It was a portal to a deeper comprehension of the pharaoh's world, their gods, and their everyday lives. The decipherment of hieroglyphs allowed scholars to explore an extensive range of texts, from administrative documents and love poetry to religious hymns and grandiose royal decrees. Through this newfound literacy, historians gained profound insights into the socio-political landscape of ancient Egypt, the intricacies of their belief systems, and the complexities of their administrative affairs. This profound understanding has enriched our appreciation of Egypt's rich history, transcending mere interpretations of artifacts to a vivid portrayal of a civilization whose legacy continues to captivate the modern world. Moving forward, we are drawn to the enigmatic presence of the Great Sphinx of Giza, a majestic sentinel that has sparked curiosity and debate for generations. This colossal limestone statue, with the body of a lion and the head of a human, stands firmly on the Giza plateau, ever watchful of the mysteries that lie beneath the sands. One of the quintessential queries surrounding the Sphinx is its age and origin. While many attribute its creation to the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, some scholars argue that it may predate this era, potentially reshaping the timeline of ancient Egypt's architectural feats. The Sphinx's role as a guardian is not merely symbolic. It epitomizes the ancient Egyptians' deep belief in the afterlife and the protection of sacred spaces. Yet, despite its grand stature, the Sphinx is not without its mysteries. Perhaps the most famous is its missing nose, a topic of much speculation and myth. While legends often blame Napoleon's troops or the British influence in Egypt, historical evidence suggests that the nose was likely lost long before these events, possibly due to natural erosion or a deliberate act of defacement. The Sphinx, with its silent gaze, continues to be an icon of ancient Egypt's enduring allure, inviting both scholars and enthusiasts to unravel its secrets and understand its true essence in the grand tapestry of history. Moving forward, we delve into the remarkable tale of King Tutankhamun's tomb, a discovery that electrified the world in the early 20th century. In 1922, the archaeologist Howard Carter uncovered this nearly intact tomb in the Valley of the Kings, sparking an unprecedented wave of fascination with ancient Egypt. The tomb's opulent contents, including the iconic golden mask, provided a treasure trove of insights into Egyptian art and burial customs. This find not only illuminated the splendor and sophistication of Egyptian craftsmanship, but also deepened our understanding of the religious and cultural significance embedded in these funerary practices. King Tutankhamun, once a relatively obscure figure, quickly became one of the most famous pharaohs, symbolizing the mystery and allure of Egypt's ancient past. The artifacts unearthed, from ornate jewelry to carefully preserved chariots, depicted the lifestyle and beliefs of a civilization that revered the afterlife as a continuation of earthly existence. This discovery also underscored the meticulous attention to detail in burial preparations, reflecting the Egyptians' profound respect for the dead and their journey to the next world. The story of King Tutankhamun's tomb continues to captivate the imagination, offering glimpses into the opulence of a bygone era and the enduring legacy of a young king whose brief reign was overshadowed by the treasures left behind. As the sun rises on the next chapter of our exploration, we turn our attention to the treasures found within King Tutankhamun's tomb. These artifacts have become the very symbols of ancient Egyptian opulence and artistry. Among them, the most renowned is the golden funerary mask, a masterpiece of craftsmanship that embodies the sophistication of the time. Crafted from gold inlaid with precious stones like lapis lazuli, this mask not only served as a likeness of the young pharaoh, but also as a powerful symbol of eternal life, immortalizing his visage through the millennia. Beyond the mask, the tomb yielded an extraordinary array of items, including intricately designed jewelry that dazzles with its vibrant colors and exquisite detail, whispering tales of wealth and status. Each piece, from the intricacy of amulets to the symbolism of ankhs found within, showcases the deep-rooted artistry and cultural significance that characterized ancient Egyptian life. Additionally, objects like ceremonial beds and chariots provide insight into the daily and spiritual lives of the Egyptians, illustrating their beliefs around the afterlife and the continuity of existence. These items collectively tell a story of a civilization that deeply valued both the material and spiritual realms. The sheer abundance and preservation of these treasures not only shed light on the economic prosperity of ancient Egypt, but also highlight their advanced skills in metalwork and design. In appreciating these artifacts, we gain a clearer understanding of the cultural and religious priorities that defined an era long past yet still vividly alive in the echoes of Tutankhamun's tomb. Now turning to the lifeline of ancient Egypt, the Nile River, we find an extraordinary natural resource that served as the very foundation upon which this remarkable civilization was built. The Nile, flowing northward through this desert land, was not just a river, but a source of sustenance and prosperity that touched every aspect of Egyptian life. Its seasonal flooding brought nutrient-rich silt to the land, making it fertile and ideal for agriculture, which in turn allowed the Egyptians to cultivate crops that sustained their society and powered their economy. This annual inundation was so predictable that it guided the agricultural calendar, dictating the planting and harvesting seasons and fostering a deep sense of order aligned with nature's rhythms. Moreover, the Nile was Egypt's main artery for transportation, facilitating the movement of people and goods across vast distances. It enabled trade not only within the borders of Egypt but also with neighboring regions, allowing for the exchange of commodities, ideas, and cultural influences that enriched Egyptian civilization. The river's long stretch served as a highway of commerce, where boats laden with grains, papyrus, and precious stones traversed its waters, fueling the economy and connecting communities. Beyond its economic capabilities, the Nile held spiritual significance, revered as a gift from the gods, embodying life itself in the heart of a land otherwise dominated by arid deserts. This reverence is evident in their mythology and religious practices, where the river was seen as a divine entity that dictated the prosperity of the land. Thus, the Nile River was more than just a geographical feature. It was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, a crucial element that sustained and enriched a civilization that continues to captivate the world with its timeless mystery and grandeur. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, we delve deeper into the agricultural marvels shaped by the Nile's annual flooding. This predictable inundation was a blessing that ancient Egyptians came to rely on, transforming arid lands into a fertile oasis. With the receding waters, nutrient-rich silt covered the floodplains, creating an environment perfect for raising crops like wheat and barley, which were staple foods in their diets. These grains not only nourished the population but also became central to their economy, as surpluses were stored for future use or traded with neighboring land. The Egyptians ingeniously capitalized on this flooding cycle by developing sophisticated irrigation systems that extended the reach of water from the Nile, ensuring that crops could flourish even in times of lesser inundation. Leveraging the flooding's regularity, they created a calendar that divided the year into 3 seasons: Akhit, the inundation; Peret, the growing season; and Shemu, the harvest. This precise agricultural calendar enabled them to plan their farming activities with remarkable accuracy, optimizing productivity and sustaining their civilization's needs. The marriage of natural rhythm and human ingenuity not only fed the population but also stabilized societal structures, laying the foundation for the achievements that defined ancient Egypt's legacy. Through careful observation and adaptation, the Egyptians turned the challenges posed by their natural environment into opportunities for growth and prosperity, carving a civilization that thrived on the banks of the Nile. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we turn our attention to the intricacies of hieroglyphic writing, an iconic symbol of Egyptian civilization. This complex system of over 700 characters was more than just a means of communication. It was an art form that adorned the walls of temples and tombs, revealing the rich tapestry of Egyptian culture and beliefs. Each hieroglyph held a specific meaning, representing objects, sounds, or ideas, and skilled scribes dedicated years to mastering this delicate script. Unlike modern alphabets, hieroglyphs served multiple purposes, being used for both everyday records and sacred texts inscribed on monumental architecture. The Egyptians believed in the magical power of these symbols, which were often woven into religious rituals and spells to ensure harmony and divine favor. Hieroglyphs captured the essence of their creator's worldview, harmonizing the earthly and the divine while illustrating stories of gods, pharaohs, and the afterlife. This sophisticated form of writing underscores the intellectual and artistic achievements of ancient Egypt, a civilization that seamlessly blended functionality with spirituality. As time passed, hieroglyphs evolved, giving rise to scripts like hieratic and demotic, each serving unique roles in priestly and administrative tasks. These scripts ensured that the cultural and religious practices of Egypt were meticulously recorded for future generations. In appreciating hieroglyphic writing, we glimpse the reverence Egyptians had for language as a divine gift and a tool to immortalize their civilization's grand narrative. As the sun rises on the next chapter, this mastery of writing invites us to explore how they expressed their understanding of the cosmos and the human experience, setting a precedent for cultures to come. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we uncover the remarkable ingenuity of the ancient Egyptian calendar, one of the earliest solar calendars in history. This sophisticated system was not only a testament to their astronomical prowess, but also a critical tool in shaping the rhythms of daily life and religious observances. By carefully observing the stars and the changing seasons, the Egyptians devised a calendar that divided the year into 3 main seasons: Akhit, Peret, and Shemu, corresponding to the flooding of the Nile, the planting season, and the harvest season. Each season comprised 4 months of 30 days, with an additional 5 intercalary days added to maintain alignment with the solar year. This division was essential for agricultural planning, ensuring that farming activities coincided with the rise and fall of the Nile. The Egyptian calendar became an integral component of their society, influencing everything from religious festivals to governmental administration. The meticulous attention to celestial movements also demonstrated the Egyptians' deep connection to their environment and their desire to harmonize human activities with the natural world. This early understanding of solar cycles not only facilitated a stable agrarian society, but also laid the groundwork for future advancements in timekeeping. As we delve further into their chronological achievements, we see how this pioneering attempt at organizing time set a precedent for other cultures, illustrating the enduring legacy of Egyptian innovation and its ripple effect across civilizations. Moving forward, we explore how the ancient Egyptian calendar left a lasting imprint on modern timekeeping. While its immediate influence might not be evident, the structure and principles behind the Egyptian calendar have seeped into various aspects of contemporary calendars. The Egyptians' innovation of dividing the year into a predictable and systematic format laid a foundation that echoes in the 12-month calendar used worldwide today. Their methodical approach to tracking time, particularly their use of intercalary days to synchronize with the solar cycle, foreshadowed the concept of adding days to align with astronomical realities, similar to our leap years. This foresight ensured a balance between the calendar year and the solar year, a practice critical to maintaining seasonal order. Additionally, the Egyptians' focus on astronomical observations to mark significant times of the year, such as solstices and equinoxes, influenced the way these celestial events are still celebrated and marked in modern times. Their emphasis on a calendar system linked closely to agricultural and religious activities also paved the way for similar practices in later societies, highlighting the interconnection between timekeeping and cultural rituals. The Egyptians' pioneering calendar, in its essence, demonstrated an early complex understanding of time that has reverberated through generations, profoundly shaping the way civilizations view and measure the passing of years. As we step further into the intricate tapestry of Egyptian achievements, we continue to unravel how their innovations have subtly yet powerfully shaped our modern world. As the next chapter of our exploration unfolds, we delve into the spiritual heart of ancient Egypt, a realm dominated by a myriad of gods and goddesses that shaped every aspect of their civilization. The Egyptian pantheon was vast and diverse, featuring deities who governed everything from the natural elements to human emotions. At the center of their belief system was the sun god Ra, revered as the creator and sustainer of life. Equally significant were gods like Osiris, who ruled the afterlife, and Isis, the goddess of motherhood and magic. These deities were not just celestial beings but integral to the Egyptians' understanding of the cosmos and their place in it. Mythology played a crucial role in daily life, with stories serving as explanations for natural phenomena and providing moral guidance. Temples acted as both religious hubs and administrative centers, where priests not only facilitated worship and rituals but also managed resources and upheld the societal order. This intertwining of religion and governance underscored a society where the divine and the earthly were inseparable, unifying the Egyptians through shared beliefs and practices. Such a deeply ingrained spiritual framework fostered a culture of devotion and reverence that transcended generations, leaving us with timeless tales of gods and their influence. Moving forward, we will continue to illuminate how these divine forces molded the cultural and political landscape of one of history's most enduring civilizations. Moving forward, we unravel the mysteries of the ancient Egyptian afterlife with the Book of the Dead, an extraordinary collection of spells, enchantments, and prayers crafted to assist the deceased in their journey to the beyond. This sacred text was not a single book but rather a compilation of writings tailored to individual needs, inscribed on papyrus scrolls and tomb walls. Each incantation was a powerful tool designed to overcome obstacles and ensure a safe passage through the spiritual realm. Egyptians believed the afterlife mirrored the earthly existence, yet it required navigation through a labyrinth of challenges that could determine one's eternal fate. The Book of the Dead served as a guidebook detailing how to encounter gods and mythical creatures, and ultimately reach the field of reeds, an idyllic resting place akin to paradise. By providing the correct spells and passwords, it empowered the soul to face judgment before Osiris, god of the afterlife, ensuring they achieved a harmonious existence after death. This profound text also reflects the Egyptians' deep-seated belief in immortality and the continuation of life beyond death, which permeated their culture and religious practices. As we delve deeper, we see how the Book of the Dead exemplifies their quest for eternal life, underscoring their sophisticated spiritual understanding and leaving a legacy that continues to captivate and intrigue modern scholars and enthusiasts alike. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us delve into the intricate belief system of the ancient Egyptians regarding the afterlife. In their worldview, life after death was not merely a continuation but an elevation to a more ideal state. They envisioned a realm where the soul could live eternally, filled with abundance and peace, provided they adhered to the necessary rituals during burial. Central to these beliefs was the concept of Maat, symbolizing truth and order, which governed both the cosmos and moral conduct. Upon death, the soul was thought to embark on a voyage fraught with trials, leading to the Hall of Judgment. Here, the heart was weighed against the feather of Maat in a symbolic ceremony overseen by Osiris and other deities. A balanced scale signified a life lived in harmony with cosmic laws, granting the soul access to the eternal afterlife. To prepare for this pivotal moment, Egyptians invested in elaborate burial customs, ensuring the deceased were accompanied by amulets, shabti figurines, and texts like the Book of the Dead, all intended to offer protection and guidance. Mummification, a practice perfected over millennia, was crucial. It aimed to preserve the body as a vessel for the soul, allowing it to reunite with its earthly form in the afterlife. This meticulous process involved removing the internal organs, treating the body with natron, and wrapping it in linen, each step imbued with religious significance. Ultimately, these customs reflect a profound reverence for life beyond death, underscoring a faith in resurrection and the enduring journey of the soul. The legacy of these beliefs is captured in the rich tapestry of Egyptian culture, offering insights into their quest for immortality and the human hope for an existence beyond the mortal realm. Now turning to the captivating legacy of Cleopatra VII, we uncover the life of one of history's most enigmatic figures. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, was a woman of extraordinary intelligence and charisma. Her reign marked the end of the Hellenistic era in Egypt, drawing the curtain on centuries of Greek influence. Cleopatra's story is often shrouded in myth and intrigue, partly due to her celebrated relationships with Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. These alliances were not mere romantic entanglements. They were strategic maneuvers designed to secure her throne and protect Egypt's sovereignty amidst the looming power of Rome. Cleopatra was not just a seductress, she was a shrewd politician and a learned scholar fluent in several languages, which was rare for women of her time. Her political acumen was evident in her ability to navigate the volatile landscape of Roman politics while maintaining the prosperity of her kingdom. Despite her efforts, Cleopatra's fate was sealed with the eventual defeat at the Battle of Actium, leading to her tragic demise and the annexation of Egypt by Rome. Cleopatra's life and reign continue to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike, embodying the complex interplay of love, power, and ambition. Her legacy endures as a symbol of female empowerment and political savvy, serving as a testament to the enduring allure of ancient Egypt's last queen and her profound impact on world history. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we explore how the pharaohs were regarded not merely as monarchs but as divine beings on earth, bridging the mortal world with the divine realms of their gods. As the next chapter unfolds, we delve into the extraordinary concept of divine kingship, central to ancient Egyptian civilization. In this world where spirituality and rulership intertwined seamlessly, pharaohs were not seen as mere mortals but revered as living gods. This belief imbued the pharaohs with unparalleled authority, allowing them to command both the allegiance of their subjects and the divine mandate to rule. As god-kings, pharaohs stood as mediators between the gods and the people, a role that elevated their decisions and actions as reflections of divine will. This divine status justified their grandiose building projects, including pyramids and temples, which were not only feats of architectural brilliance but also acts of religious devotion. These structures, believed to be imbued with sacred power, served as bridges between the earthly realm and the celestial, affirming the pharaoh's role as the supreme spiritual and temporal ruler. The divine perception of pharaohs was perpetuated through rituals and iconography, ensuring their legacy endured both in life and after death. This divinity shaped their governance, manifesting in a centralized power structure that commanded respect and fear, pivotal in maintaining the empire's stability and prosperity. By embodying the gods, pharaohs became a beacon of unity and continuity, their reigns celebrated as epochs of divine blessing. Transitioning from the divine to the monumental, we explore the towering symbols of Egypt's grandeur, the obelisks, whose construction and symbolism reveal further insights into the genius of ancient Egyptian engineering and religious devotion. Moving forward to the remarkable feat of constructing obelisks, we unravel a unique aspect of ancient Egyptian culture and engineering. Obelisks, those iconic towering monuments, were not merely decorative features. They stood as profound symbols of religious and political power. Each obelisk, meticulously carved from a single piece of stone, typically granite, was a monumental tribute to the sun god Ra, a testament to the pharaoh's piety and divine right to rule. The smooth, tapering structure culminated in a pyramidion at the top, often gilded to capture and reflect the sun's rays, symbolizing a bridge between earth and the divine. The engineering prowess required to craft, transport, and erect these colossal structures was nothing short of astonishing. Quarrying the stone often took place in remote locations such as Aswan, and transporting these massive monoliths involved intricate logistics. Workers used sledges and rendered surfaces slippery with water to slide these giant pillars to the Nile, from where they were floated downstream to their final destinations. The ultimate challenge lay in erecting these obelisks, a task that remains a topic of fascination and debate among historians and engineers alike. Various theories suggest that the Egyptians employed sophisticated levers and counterweights to raise these structures. Once standing, they became focal points of temple complexes, serving as conduits of divine energy and reinforcing the pharaoh's connection to the gods. The obelisk's inscriptions often detailed the pharaoh's achievements, immortalizing their legacies in stone. These towering symbols of Egypt's grandeur not only showcased the ingenuity of ancient engineers, but also underscored the civilization's unyielding dedication to the divine. As we transition to the next facet of ancient Egyptian marvels, we uncover the pioneering architectural innovations of the Step Pyramid of Giza, marking a significant evolution in their construction techniques. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we delve into the groundbreaking story of the Step Pyramid of Giza, standing proudly at Saqqara. This remarkable structure is not only a testament to the architectural genius of ancient Egypt, but also marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of monumental building practices. Unlike the flat-topped mastabas that preceded it, the Step Pyramid represents the dawn of a new architectural era as the first colossal stone building. Its architect, Imhotep, was a visionary whose innovative approach transformed the burial practices of Egypt. Imhotep ingeniously stacked 6 mastabas on top of one another, creating a towering, tiered design that reached unprecedented heights. This leap in construction paved the way for future pyramid designs, culminating in the iconic smooth-sided pyramids we recognize today. Beyond its structural significance, the Step Pyramid served as the centerpiece of an elaborate funerary complex dedicated to Pharaoh Djoser. It embodied both religious and political symbolism, emphasizing the pharaoh's divine status and ensuring his immortality. The complex included courtyards, temples, and chapels, creating a sacred space for rituals and ceremonies. Imhotep's contributions went far beyond architecture. His wisdom and knowledge extended to fields like medicine, leading to his deification as a god of healing in later centuries. His legacy endures not only in the stones of Saqqara, but in the profound impact he had on the development of ancient Egyptian society. As we continue our exploration, the Step Pyramid stands as a reminder of Egypt's enduring legacy of innovation and the timeless genius of those who sought to reach the heavens with stone. As the next chapter unfolds, we see the Step Pyramid of Giza as an architectural marvel that set the stage for future pyramid construction in ancient Egypt. This innovative structure marked a significant leap forward, transforming the landscape of Egyptian burial architecture. Imhotep's genius lay in his departure from traditional designs. By stacking 6 mastabas to form a stepped structure, he introduced a new architectural style that would become a hallmark of ancient Egypt's engineering prowess. This transition from flat-topped mastabas to the towering, layered structures demonstrated a sophisticated understanding of materials and design, showcasing the Egyptians' ability to push the boundaries of their building techniques. The Step Pyramid's design was not just about scale, it reflected a deep symbolic and religious significance. The pyramid's ascent toward the heavens mirrored the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife, reinforcing the divine connection between the ruler and the gods. This architectural evolution laid the groundwork for the construction of the iconic pyramids at Giza, which stand as testament to the enduring influence of Giza's monument. As we journey deeper into the innovations of ancient Egypt, the Step Pyramid remains a cornerstone of architectural evolution, an everlasting symbol of human ingenuity and spiritual aspiration. Now turning to the use of papyrus, we uncover a material that revolutionized writing and record-keeping in ancient Egypt. Papyrus, made from the pith of the papyrus plant, was a versatile and durable writing surface that allowed Egyptians to record everything from administrative documents to religious texts and literature. Its production involved stripping the plant stalks, soaking them, and then pressing them together to create sheets, which were then dried under pressure to form a smooth, writing-friendly surface. This lightweight material was not only practical but also widely accessible, enabling the proliferation of written knowledge across the civilization. Papyrus played a critical role in the development of Egyptian literature, facilitating the creation of texts like the Book of the Dead and numerous scientific treatises, contributing to our understanding of Egyptian culture, religion, and daily life. The ease of transport and storage of papyrus scrolls meant that libraries could flourish, serving as repositories of accumulated wisdom and facilitating knowledge exchange. By enabling the documentation of complex ideas and histories, papyrus became the cornerstone of Egyptian communication and legacy, influencing writing practices far beyond the borders of Egypt. As we reflect on the profound impact of papyrus, it becomes clear that this humble writing material was instrumental in shaping the intellectual and cultural achievements of ancient Egypt, illustrating their pioneering spirit in the realm of recorded knowledge. As the next challenge unfolds, we delve into the remarkable practice of mummification, a process that epitomized the ancient Egyptians' profound connection to death and the afterlife. Mummification was more than a method of preservation. It was a sacred rite rooted in religious beliefs about the immortality of the soul. This intricate process involved several careful steps, beginning with the removal of internal organs, which were often stored in canopic jars, each protected by a different deity. The body was then desiccated using natron, a naturally occurring salt mixture, to prevent decay. After drying, the body was meticulously wrapped in linen, with amulets and spells interwoven to ensure protection on the journey to the next world. The entire process was framed by elaborate rituals, reflecting the Egyptians' belief in life after death and the importance of preparing the deceased for their eternal journey. By understanding mummification, we gain insights into the values and beliefs that guided Egyptian society, revealing their meticulous attention to detail and the deep-seated hope for immortality. This practice left behind not only preserved bodies but also a treasure trove of historical and cultural information, offering a window into the spiritual life of ancient Egypt. Moving forward, this insight into Egyptian customs illuminates the civilization's intricate relationship with life, death, and the pursuit of eternity, marking mummification as a cornerstone of their enduring legacy. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we explore how modern science has breathed new life into our understanding of ancient Egyptian mummification. Through the use of advanced technologies like CT scans and DNA analysis, we can now peer beneath the linen wrappings and delve deep into the mysteries concealed within these ancient remains. CT scans provide detailed, three-dimensional images of mummified bodies without causing damage, allowing scientists to examine the internal structure and condition of bones and organs. These scans have revealed signs of diseases such as arthritis and dental abscesses, offering insights into the health challenges that Egyptians faced. Meanwhile, DNA analysis has opened a window into the genetic makeup of these ancient people, unveiling their lineage, familial relationships, and even their diets. This molecular approach helps reconstruct the story of health, illness, and lifestyle in ancient Egypt, giving us a glimpse into the lives of individuals who lived thousands of years ago. This intersection of ancient tradition and modern technology not only enriches our understanding of mummification, but also casts light on the broader tapestry of Egyptian civilization, reinforcing the profound connection between past and present. As we continue to decode these ancient bodies, each discovery propels us further into the enigmatic world of ancient Egypt, where science and history intertwine to reveal secrets long shrouded in mystery. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we venture into the Valley of the Kings, a monumental necropolis nestled on the west bank of the Nile River. This ancient burial ground served as the final resting place for the pharaohs and powerful nobles of the New Kingdom. Hidden within this valley are over 60 tombs, each a testament to the grandeur and intricacies of Egyptian funerary art and architecture. The decision to construct tombs here was born from a desire to conceal royal burials from grave robbers, contrasting with the grand pyramids of earlier dynasties. These tombs were carved deep into the limestone cliffs, richly adorned with elaborate murals and inscriptions that depict the journey of the soul into the afterlife, guided by the wisdom of the Book of the Dead. The Valley of the Kings is most famous for the discovery of the intact tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922, a find that unveiled treasures beyond imagination and sparked a worldwide fascination with ancient Egypt. Each tomb within this valley holds unique archaeological and historical significance, offering insights into the religious beliefs, artistic expression, and funerary customs of the time. As we delve deeper into these subterranean chambers, we unearth stories of kings, queens, and the spiritual landscape they envisioned beyond the mortal realm. Here, amidst the silence of the desert, the monuments whisper tales of power, faith, and the eternal quest for immortality, adding yet another layer to the complex tapestry of ancient Egyptian civilization. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we explore the vibrant realm of ancient Egyptian art, uncovering its distinctive characteristics and profound societal roles. This art wasn't just about creating beauty, it was a living narrative woven into the very fabric of daily life and spiritual belief. Egyptian art is renowned for its symbolic richness and adherence to strict conventions. Artists used a combination of profile and frontal views to depict figures, maintaining an orderly, harmonious composition that emphasized clarity and order. This approach wasn't merely aesthetic, it mirrored the Egyptian worldview, placing great importance on balance and permanence. art served a crucial function in religious contexts, manifesting in temples and tombs, where it was believed to hold the power to assist the deceased in their journey to the afterlife. Vividly painted scenes of gods, goddesses, and daily activities adorned the walls, each meticulously crafted to ensure a safe passage and eternity for the soul. Beyond the sacred, art also captured the vibrancy of everyday life. From scenes of bustling markets and agricultural labors to the joys of music and dance, these artworks illuminate the lived experiences and social dynamics of ancient Egypt. By examining these creative expressions, we gain insights into the values, beliefs, and aspirations of a civilization longing for both earthly prosperity and eternal life. Thus, ancient Egyptian art stands as a timeless testament to the interconnectedness of life, death, and the divine, offering a window into the past that continues to inspire and inform the present. Moving forward, we delve into the artistic techniques that ancient Egyptian artists employed, which allowed their works to survive millennia and continue to captivate the modern eye. Among the most prominent methods was the technique of fresco painting. Artists applied pigments directly onto wet plaster, which when dried became part of the wall itself. This technique ensured the durability of the colors, preserving their vividness through the ages. The Egyptians favored mineral-based pigments derived from natural elements such as ochres, malachite, and lapis lazuli, which contributed to the distinctive palette of reds, blues, greens, and golds seen in their art. Sculpture, another hallmark of Egyptian artistry, made extensive use of materials ranging from the soft limestone of the Nile Valley to the hard granite and basalt sourced from further afield. Sculptors utilized copper and bronze tools to carve intricate details into these stones, creating statues and reliefs that adorned temples and tombs. In addition to stone, wood and precious metals were also used, especially for smaller figures and statues, combining materials to enhance their aesthetic appeal. The skillful combination of these techniques and materials not only highlights the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian artists, but also reflects their dedication to creating works that were both beautiful and functional, serving ceremonial and religious purposes. By employing specific methods suited to each material, they achieved a remarkable level of detail and realism, which in turn enriched the cultural and spiritual narratives captured in their art. These artistic innovations underscore a deep understanding of resources and a commitment to artistic expression that resonates across centuries, reminding us of the enduring legacy of one of history's greatest civilizations. Now turning to the fascinating realm of gender roles, we explore the status and significant contributions of women in ancient Egyptian society, a civilization often noted for the empowerment and visibility of its female figures. Women in Egypt held a social standing that, in many respects, was surprisingly equitable when compared to their counterparts in other ancient cultures. They could own, inherit, and bequeath property independently, reflecting a society that recognized women's rights to economic agency. Marriage contracts and divorce settlements further demonstrate their legal footing in personal matters. Notably, women could ascend to influential positions within the religious and political spheres. Queen Nefertiti, for instance, was much more than just a consort. She co-ruled alongside Pharaoh Akhenaten during a time of significant religious transformation. Her portrayal in art often shows her engaging in acts of worship, emphasizing her pivotal role in the religious and cultural life of Egypt. Similarly, Hatshepsut stands as one of the most renowned pharaohs, a testament to the heights women could reach. Taking the unprecedented step of declaring herself pharaoh, she adopted traditional male regalia and assumed all the roles of the king, overseeing a prosperous and peaceful reign highlighted by ambitious building projects and expeditions. These examples illuminate the potential for women to wield significant influence and authority in ancient Egypt, showcasing a society where ability and ambition could transcend traditional gender boundaries. This nuanced view of women's roles opens a window into how ancient Egyptians valued the contributions of both genders, offering a legacy of empowerment that echoes through history. Moving forward, let's delve deeper into the legal rights and daily life of women in ancient Egypt. It's fascinating to note that Egyptian women enjoyed a degree of equality that was notably advanced for the time. They possessed legal rights similar to those of men, enabling them to buy, sell, and manage property in their own names, which was quite progressive compared to other societies of the ancient world. Women also had the right to enter into contracts and were often found in ancient Egyptian records as defendants or plaintiffs in legal matters, underscoring their active participation in the legal system. Marriage, while a central aspect of daily life, did not strip them of their independence. Women could initiate divorce, and agreements often included stipulations to ensure their financial security post-separation. Beyond legal rights, daily life for many Egyptian women involved managing households, participating in religious activities, and some even pursued professions such as weaving and market trading. The law supported their role as equal partners in marriage, allowing them to manage family businesses and finances. While the societal expectations varied based on class, with noble women sometimes being more confined to social and religious duties, women of lower classes often engaged in labor alongside men. This flexibility in roles showcases a society that, while patriarchal, recognized the essential contributions of women on multiple fronts. The ability of women to navigate through various aspects of societal life offered them a distinct space to exert influence and power, something that stands out when compared to the gender norms in many contemporary ancient civilizations. Now turning to the fascinating realm of medicine and healing practices in ancient Egypt, we uncover a civilization remarkably advanced in medical knowledge. Ancient Egyptian physicians were highly respected for their expertise, with some even specializing in fields like dentistry, surgery, and gynecology. The use of herbal remedies was commonplace. They relied on the medicinal properties of plants like garlic, coriander, and willow bark, which modern studies have shown contain compounds beneficial to health. Surgeries were performed using surprisingly sophisticated techniques for their time, often involving sutures and simple surgical instruments made from copper. The Edwin Smith Papyrus, an ancient medical text dating back to around 1500 BCE, reveals practical approaches to diagnosis and treatment, showcasing an impressive understanding of anatomy and trauma care. Egyptian medicine wasn't just about physical healing, though. Spiritual health was also crucial, as illnesses were often attributed to supernatural forces. Priests and physicians worked in tandem, blending religious rituals with medical treatments to ensure holistic healing. The role of physicians, often dual-trained as priests or scribes, was vital in administering care. They practiced in specialized centers known as houses of life, where they trained apprentices in this integrated approach to medicine. This sophisticated system of medical practice not only highlights the ingenuity of the Egyptians, but also their profound impact on the early development of medicine as a science. Their legacy in this field provided a foundation that would influence medical practices in subsequent civilizations, proving that the ancient Egyptians were truly pioneers in the healing arts. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we turn our attention to the legendary Library of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge and learning in the ancient world. As the next chapter unfolds, we delve into the awe-inspiring world of the Library of Alexandria, often regarded as the greatest repository of knowledge in the ancient world. Established in the thriving city of Alexandria, Egypt's intellectual jewel during the reign of Ptolemy I, this library was much more than just a collection of books. It symbolized the epicenter of learning and scholarship, attracting thinkers, scientists, and philosophers from far and wide. Scholars from various backgrounds gathered here, united by a shared quest for knowledge. The library housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls, encompassing vast fields of human inquiry from science and mathematics to literature and philosophy. It facilitated the exchange of ideas and the cross-pollination of cultures, contributing to significant advancements in many disciplines. However, the Library of Alexandria's journey ended in tragedy. Its destruction, which unfolded over several centuries in a series of devastating events, remains one of history's greatest losses. The causes of its demise are shrouded in mystery, with theories ranging from accidental fires to deliberate attacks. What is certain is the irreversible impact of this loss, the disappearance of innumerable ancient texts, many of which contained unique insights that shaped the early intellectual landscape. The Library of Alexandria stands today as a poignant reminder of the fragility of knowledge and the importance of preserving our shared heritage. As we continue our exploration of ancient Egypt, we look upon the Egyptians' pursuit of wisdom and learning with admiration, acknowledging the vital role it played in shaping the course of human history. With the legacy of Alexandria's storied past behind us, our journey through the wonders of ancient Egypt continues, now turning to the realm of mathematics and engineering, where the Egyptians demonstrated remarkable ingenuity. Moving forward, we delve into the realm of Egyptian mathematics and engineering, areas where the ancient Egyptians truly excelled and pushed the boundaries of what was possible in their time. Among their most notable achievements was the development of advanced mathematical concepts, particularly in the field of geometry. This wasn't just an abstract exercise. Their understanding of mathematical principles had profound practical applications in daily life. The ancient Egyptians applied these concepts in the construction of their architectural marvels, most famously the pyramids. The precision seen in the Great Pyramid's dimensions, for instance, reflects their mastery of geometry, with its base forming an almost perfect square and its orientation aligning precisely with the cardinal points. Such accuracy suggests not only intelligence but also a deep understanding of mathematical principles that modern scholars are still trying to fully comprehend. But the brilliance of Egyptian engineering didn't stop at pyramids. Their mastery extended to the construction of temples, obelisks, and even their innovative irrigation systems, which harnessed the Nile's waters to sustain their agriculture. The ability to calculate volume and area helped them in surveying land for planting and construction, ensuring that every resource was utilized efficiently. The knowledge they developed laid foundational principles that would influence civilizations far beyond their own, resonating through the ages and inspiring architects and engineers throughout history. This legacy of enduring ingenuity is a testament to their sophisticated understanding of mathematics and its power to transform society, marking ancient Egypt as a beacon of knowledge and innovation in the ancient world. As we continue our exploration, the echoes of their genius guide us, leading us next into the heart of Egyptian society, where we will uncover the vibrant lives of the artisans and skilled workers who brought their mathematical visions to life. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we shift our focus to the remarkable village of Deir el-Medina, a place that unveils the hidden world of the skilled artisans who dedicated their lives to creating the royal tombs in the illustrious Valley of the Kings. This small settlement, nestled close to the western banks of the Nile, was a unique enclave where these craftsmen and their families lived and worked under the patronage of the pharaohs. Unlike other settlements, Deir el-Medina offers a rare glimpse into the daily lives of these workers, revealing a fascinating tapestry of community, labor, and culture. Their society was governed by its own set of rules and hierarchies, focusing on the creation of intricate burial chambers, adorned with vivid artworks and hieroglyphs, which required meticulous craftsmanship and exceptional skill. These artisans were highly valued for their expertise, and their role was crucial in ensuring that each pharaoh's journey to the afterlife was secured with beauty and reverence. Beyond their work, the village itself was a microcosm of Egyptian society, complete with its own social structure, legal system, and even a village school where children learned the skills of their forebears. The records found here, from personal letters to official documents, paint a detailed picture of their lives, aspirations, and challenges, allowing historians to piece together a rich narrative of their world. This insight into the laborers' lives enriches our understanding of ancient Egyptian civilization, highlighting the human effort behind the grandeur of their monuments. As we unravel these stories, it becomes clear that the artisans of Deir el-Medina were not merely builders but vital keepers of Egypt's immortal legacy, bridging the gap between the divine and the earthly through their extraordinary contributions. Moving forward to a transformative period in ancient Egypt, we delve into the religious revolution led by Pharaoh Akhenaten, a ruler whose vision was as bold as it was controversial. Akhenaten, originally known as Amenhotep IV, initiated a profound shift in religious practice by establishing the worship of a single deity, Aten, the sun disk. This marked a departure from the traditional polytheistic beliefs that had dominated Egyptian spirituality for centuries. His radical move was not simply theological but signified a sweeping change that touched all aspects of life, from art to politics. Art from Akhenaten's reign reflects this dramatic departure, with representations of Aten in a more naturalistic style, depicting scenes of family life and intimate moments previously unseen in Egyptian art. Politically, Akhenaten's focus on Aten shifted power dynamics by diminishing the influence of the previously dominant priesthood of Amun and consolidating religious authority under his rule. This centralization of power drew both support and dissent, as it challenged the established order and economic structures linked to religious institutions. The societal impact of Akhenaten's monotheism was profound yet short-lived. After his death, traditional religious practices gradually resumed, and his successors distanced themselves from his ideologies, restoring the pantheon of gods and the associated customs. Nevertheless, Akhenaten's religious revolution remains a compelling chapter in Egyptian history, illustrating the complexities and consequences of challenging deeply rooted traditions. Through Akhenaten's audacious vision, we witness an era where faith, art, and politics intertwined, leaving a legacy that continues to intrigue scholars and historians today. This pivotal period provides a glimpse into the potential for change and innovation in ancient societies, even within cultures as enduring as that of Egypt, setting the stage for the many stories yet to unfold in our exploration of this ancient civilization. As the next chapter opens, we unravel the captivating role of cats in ancient Egyptian society, where these feline companions were more than mere pets. They were venerated as sacred beings embodying divine qualities. In a land where the spiritual realm intertwined seamlessly with the mundane, cats emerged as symbols of grace and protection, closely associated with the goddess Bastet, revered as the deity of home, fertility, and love. The striking image of Bastet, often depicted with the head of a lioness or a domestic cat, reflected the feline's prestige in Egyptian mythology. Cats were not only esteemed for their spiritual significance, but also for their practical contribution to daily life. Their natural prowess in hunting rodents safeguarded crucial food supplies, cementing their status as guardians of prosperity and health. This dual role as both protectors and semi-divine figures elevated cats to a unique position in Egyptian culture, where harming them was forbidden and often punishable by law. Artistic depictions of cats frequently adorned the walls of tombs and temples, portraying them alongside human figures, emphasizing their integral role in both life and the afterlife. This reverence extended into burial practices, with mummified cats placed in tombs as offerings to deities, signifying their eternal companionship. The deep-seated esteem for cats in ancient Egypt is a testament to their impact on the cultural and spiritual fabric of the civilization, highlighting a connection that transcended mere domestication to touch the divine and the everyday alike. As we continue to journey through the annals of Egyptian history, these cherished companions remind us of the profound bond between humans and animals, a bond that shaped cultural narratives and enriched the societal framework of one of history's most enduring civilizations. As the sun rises on the next chapter of our exploration, we delve into the vast expanse of Egyptian trade networks that once connected the lands of the Nile to distant horizons. Ancient Egypt was not only a cradle of civilization but also a bustling hub of trade, thriving on the exchange of goods, culture, and ideas with neighboring regions. The Egyptian trade networks were a marvel of the ancient world, stretching far beyond their borders and playing a vital role in the prosperity and growth of the civilization. Gold, one of the most coveted commodities, was extensively traded, sourced from the rich mines of Nubia, and became a symbol of wealth and power. Papyrus, another crucial export, was highly sought after for its use as a writing material across the ancient Mediterranean, spreading Egyptian influence far and wide. Exotic animals, too, found their way into Egypt as part of tribute or trade, gracing the courts of pharaohs and adding to the allure of their collections. These networks facilitated not only the exchange of physical goods but also the flow of knowledge and culture, introducing Egyptian achievements in art, science, and architecture to the outside world. The intricate trade connections fostered alliances and occasional conflicts, as Egypt's strategic position made it a key player in regional politics. Through the vibrant tapestry of trade, Egypt secured its place as a dominant force both economically and culturally, leaving an indelible mark on the legacy of ancient civilizations. As we continue our journey, these trade networks remind us of the interconnectedness of ancient societies, offering insights into how commerce shaped the trajectory of history, weaving a complex web that supported the grandeur of one of antiquity's most fascinating cultures. Moving forward, let's explore the profound economic impact of these expansive trade networks on ancient Egypt. The bustling exchanges of goods didn't merely bolster Egypt's coffers, they were instrumental in driving cultural and technological innovation. As merchants traveled the length of the Nile and beyond, they carried not just tangible goods like gold, papyrus, and spices, but also the seeds of new ideas and techniques. This cultural exchange catalyzed artistic developments as Egyptian artisans began to incorporate exotic materials and motifs, prompting a flourishing of creativity that enriched their art forms. Similarly, the influx of foreign innovations spurred technological advancements. For instance, the introduction of new metalworking techniques from abroad elevated the craftsmanship of Egyptian smiths, leading to more intricate jewelry and tools. The trade routes also served as conduits for scientific knowledge, enabling Egyptian scholars to engage with astronomical and mathematical concepts from other cultures, further advancing their own intellectual pursuits. These vibrant exchanges not only amplified Egypt's material wealth, but also cemented its role as a cultural epicenter, where diverse influences were synthesized into new, enduring legacies. Through the lens of these ancient trade networks, we witness a civilization that thrived on the dynamic interplay of commerce, culture, and innovation, which laid the groundwork for many of the advancements that would later shape the ancient world. As we turn our gaze toward the influence of Nubia, we'll see yet another facet of Egypt's extensive interactions with neighboring regions, each contributing uniquely to its enduring legacy. Now turning to the influence of Nubia, we uncover a complex tapestry of interactions that deeply shaped ancient Egypt. Nestled to the south, Nubia was more than just a neighboring land. It was a region of strategic importance and rich resources, particularly gold mines that were highly coveted by the Egyptians. This led to a dynamic relationship characterized by both cooperation and conflict. The cultural exchanges between these two civilizations were profound, with Nubian influences evident in Egyptian art, fashion, and religious practices. The Nubians adopted many elements of Egyptian culture, yet they also imparted their distinct styles, which can be seen in the unique architecture and iconography that emanated from Nubian territories. Historically, Nubia's influence reached its zenith during the 25th dynasty, when Nubian pharaohs ruled over Egypt, leaving a lasting legacy known as the Kushite dynasty. This period was marked by a renaissance of monumental building projects and religious revival, showcasing Nubia's deep reverence for Egypt's ancient traditions while imprinting their distinct perspective upon them. Beyond the visible cultural marks, this era of Nubian rule was instrumental in fostering a sense of unity and continuity across the regions, weaving together the threads of Egyptian and Nubian legacies into a single woven narrative. As we delve further into this intertwined history, it becomes clear that the bond between Egypt and Nubia was more than transactional. It was a profound interplay that shaped the identity and evolution of both civilizations. This vibrant exchange set the stage for ongoing interactions, where each society would continue to draw strength and inspiration from the other. In examining this relationship, we uncover a fascinating narrative of mutual influence and shared destinies, a testament to the enduring ties that bound these ancient lands. As the sun rises on the next chapter, our exploration will delve into the formidable military power of ancient Egypt, where strategic prowess and technological advancements played pivotal roles in securing and expanding its empire. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we examine the formidable military power of ancient Egypt, a cornerstone in the civilization's rise to prominence. At the heart of their military might was the strategic use of chariots, a revolutionary technology that transformed battlefield tactics. These swift, agile vehicles allowed Egyptian warriors to outmaneuver their adversaries, leading to decisive victories and territorial expansion. The Egyptians' mastery of chariot warfare was complemented by their innovative weaponry, including composite bows and inscribed battle axes, which provided both reach and impact. Beyond technology, the Egyptian military strategy was characterized by meticulous planning and psychological warfare, often employing elaborate displays and processions to intimidate foes before a single arrow was fired. Such tactics were pivotal during the reigns of pharaohs like Thutmose III and Ramesses II, whose campaigns extended Egypt's influence over vast territories, securing vital trade routes and resources. The legacy of Egyptian military prowess is evident in the numerous triumphal inscriptions and reliefs that adorn temple walls, chronicling their victories and reinforcing the pharaoh's divine mandate. This era of military dominance not only fortified Egypt's borders but also facilitated cultural exchanges and the assimilation of new technologies and ideas that enriched the civilization. As we continue this exploration, the dynamic interplay between military innovation and imperial ambition becomes a vivid testament to Egypt's enduring strength and strategic acumen. With this robust foundation, the ancient Egyptians crafted an empire that not only thrived in its time but also left an indelible mark on the tapestry of history. Moving forward, we will delve into the lives of the skilled artisans who played a crucial role in the empire's glory, revealing the vibrant society behind Egypt's monumental achievements. Moving forward, we explore the intricacies of Egyptian society through the lens of the artisans' tombs, a remarkable discovery that sheds light on the lives of the talented craftsmen who were the backbone of Egypt's monumental achievements. The village of Deir el-Medina, nestled on the west bank of the Nile, served as home to these skilled workers who were responsible for creating the magnificent tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Unlike common laborers, these artisans enjoyed a unique status, reflected in the carefully constructed tombs they built for themselves, which were richly adorned with vivid wall paintings illustrating their lives and beliefs. These findings provide a window into the social hierarchy of ancient Egypt, highlighting the value placed on skilled labor. The artisans' tombs reveal their high regard for family life, religious beliefs, and a persistent desire for immortality, mirroring the elite tombs they crafted. Their detailed records preserved on ostraca, pottery shards used as writing surfaces, offer insights into their daily lives, working conditions, and the challenges they faced. These records also capture their interactions with overseers and highlight their pivotal role in fulfilling the divine orders of the pharaohs. The discovery of the artisans' tombs underscores the indispensable contributions of craftsmen to ancient Egyptian cultural and religious practices, emphasizing the high esteem in which they were held. As we uncover these stories, it becomes evident that the artisans not only shaped the physical legacy of Egypt, but also contributed significantly to its enduring cultural narrative. This glimpse into their world enriches our understanding of the dynamic interplay between artistic mastery and the broader societal framework, setting the stage for further exploration into the complexities of ancient Egyptian civilization. Now turning to the fascinating evolution of the Egyptian language, we travel back to its earliest form, known as Old Egyptian. This linguistic foundation was primarily utilized during the Old Kingdom, marking the inception of Egyptian hieroglyph symbols that melded art and communication. As time advanced, the language evolved into Middle Egyptian, flourishing during the Middle Kingdom and becoming the classical stage of the language, often used in formal inscriptions and literary works. This evolution did not stop there. Late Egyptian emerged, bringing a more streamlined form of grammar and vocabulary, reflective of the dynamic cultural shifts during the New Kingdom. Alongside these developments, the Egyptians adopted hieratic script, a cursive writing system that facilitated faster writing primarily used by priests for religious texts. As Egypt continued to grow and change, so did its language, leading to the development of the Demotic script, a more accessible written form used in everyday documentation. This evolution culminated in the Coptic stage, which incorporated the Greek alphabet, signifying Egypt's linguistic adaptation amidst rising Greek influence. Coptic not only preserved the essence of the ancient tongue, but also became instrumental in the religious and cultural life of Christian communities in Egypt. Each stage of linguistic development reflects broader historical changes within Egyptian civilization, illustrating its resilience and adaptability. Unearthing the complexities of the Egyptian language offers us a compelling narrative of how language and culture are intertwined, providing insight into how the Egyptians managed to communicate and preserve their rich heritage over millennia. As the sun rises on the next chapter, this linguistic journey sets the stage for exploring the potent symbols and beliefs that further defined Egypt's profound legacy. As the next chapter of our exploration begins, we delve into the symbolism of scarabs, a small yet powerful emblem in ancient Egyptian culture. The scarab beetle, commonly found scurrying across the sands of Egypt, held profound spiritual significance for the ancients. It was closely linked to the god Khepri, a deity associated with the rising sun and creation. Scarabs were believed to embody the concept of rebirth and renewal, as these beetles, seen rolling balls of dung, were thought to mimic the sun's journey across the sky, symbolizing the cycle of life and regeneration. This vivid representation of the natural world was seamlessly interwoven into the spiritual beliefs of the Egyptians. Scarabs were frequently used as amulets, seals, and decorative motifs, serving not only as protective charms but also as reminders of the eternal nature of the soul. They adorn the jewelry and tombs of both royals and commoners, believed to offer safe passage to the afterlife. The enduring presence of scarabs in Egyptian art and artifacts highlights the deep-rooted connection between symbolism and daily life in this ancient civilization. As we continue our journey through Egypt's storied past, the symbolic power of the scarab exemplifies how the ancients merged their understanding of the natural world with their spiritual beliefs, crafting a legacy that reverberates through history. Moving forward, we will uncover more about the astronomical knowledge that guided this civilization and its significance in their architectural achievements. Now turning to the ancient Egyptians' profound understanding of the cosmos, we find that astronomy played a central role in their civilization, serving not just as a tool for agricultural planning but also deeply intertwined with their religious practices. The annual flooding of the Nile, which was vital for agriculture, was closely monitored using the stars. The heliacal rising of the star Sirius signaled the onset of the flood season, allowing farmers to prepare for the fertile months ahead. This celestial event was so crucial that the Egyptians developed a calendar based on these observations, underscoring the importance of astronomy in their daily lives. Beyond agriculture, astronomy influenced religious practices and architectural achievements, with temples and pyramids often aligned with specific stars or constellations. These alignments served both symbolic and practical purposes, reinforcing the divine connection between the heavens and the earth. For instance, the Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned with the North Star, reflecting the Egyptians' desire to connect their monumental structures with celestial phenomena. Such intricate planning showcases their sophisticated knowledge of astronomy, which was not only a science but also a guiding principle in their spiritual and cultural life. As we continue to explore the wonders of this ancient land, the Egyptian mastery of astronomy reveals how their keen observation of the skies informed both their earthly endeavors and their quest for understanding the divine, laying a celestial blueprint that continues to fascinate the world today. With the next phase of our exploration at hand, we step into the palatial splendor that epitomized the reign of Egypt's mighty pharaohs. These palaces, adorned with opulent architecture and lavish decorations, were more than mere residences. They stood as monumental symbols of power and divine authority. Constructed from sun-dried mud bricks and surrounded by sprawling gardens, these palaces were architectural marvels of their time, reflecting the wealth and artistic prowess of the kingdom. The interiors of these grand residences were no less impressive, featuring intricately carved columns, colorful frescoes, and gilded furniture, all designed to impress both subjects and envoys alike. The decorations often included scenes of the pharaoh's victories and divine favor, serving as a perpetual reminder of their godlike status. Beyond their grandeur, these palaces functioned as the nerve centers of governance and administration. Within their walls, pharaohs held court, making decisions that shaped the course of the empire, advised by their closest confidants and viziers. Such settings were pivotal for diplomacy as they hosted foreign dignitaries, showcasing Egyptian might and sophistication. The strategic placement of these structures near religious sites or significant geographical features further underscored their dual role as both political and spiritual hubs. As we uncover more about these palatial wonders, it becomes evident that they were integral to the political fabric of ancient Egypt, reinforcing the pharaoh's role as both a temporal and divine ruler, a legacy that continues to captivate and inspire the modern world. Now turning to the intriguing narrative of Osiris and Isis, we delve into one of the most enduring myths of ancient Egypt, a story that weaves together the themes of resurrection and eternal life, integral to Egyptian religious beliefs. Osiris, the benevolent king of Egypt, was beloved for his just rule and teachings that brought prosperity to his people. However, his envious brother Set, driven by a thirst for power, orchestrated Osiris's murder, dismembering his body and scattering the pieces across the land. In a tale of unyielding devotion, Isis, Osiris's loyal wife and sister, embarked on a quest to gather the fragments and restore him to life. Using her magical prowess, she succeeded in piecing Osiris back together, and through the power of her love and ancient rituals, he was resurrected. Although Osiris could not return to the world of the living, he became the revered ruler of the afterlife, offering guidance and judgment to the departed souls. This myth, rich in symbolism, spoke deeply to the Egyptians' belief in the possibility of life beyond death and the transformative power of love and faith. Osiris's journey from death to afterlife encapsulated the essence of renewal and the cyclical nature of existence, concepts that permeated the religious and cultural fabric of ancient Egypt. As we explore this legend, we discover the profound impact it had not only on the spiritual life of the Egyptians, but also on their understanding of morality, justice, and the interconnectedness of life and death. Moving forward to the ancient Egyptian economy, we uncover a sophisticated system that thrived on agriculture, taxation, and the oversight of state-controlled labor. Agriculture was the backbone of Egypt's economic strength, largely owing to the fertile lands along the Nile River. The annual flooding of the Nile left rich silt deposits, creating ideal conditions for growing staples like wheat and barley. These abundant harvests not only sustained the local population, but also facilitated trade with neighboring regions, further boosting the economy. Central to the economic structure was the system of taxation imposed by the pharaohs. Farmers paid taxes in the form of crops, which were collected and stored in granaries overseen by government officials. This system not only ensured food security during lean years, but also supported large-scale construction projects and military expeditions. Beyond agriculture, the ancient Egyptian economy was characterized by a state-controlled labor force that included skilled artisans, builders, and craftsmen. These workers, often employed on large state projects such as temples and monuments, received compensation in food and goods. Thus, the blend of agricultural productivity, efficient taxation, and organized labor created a robust economic framework that powered ancient Egypt's growth and prosperity. This intricate economic system reflects the centralized and well-managed nature of ancient Egyptian society, maintaining their civilization's strength and legacy over millennia. Now turning to the intriguing world of ancient Egyptian cosmetics, we uncover a culture that placed significant importance on beauty and practicality. The ancient Egyptians were pioneers in developing cosmetics that served both decorative and protective roles. Kohl, a dark powder made from ground galena, was a staple in the Egyptian beauty regimen. It was applied around the eyes not only to enhance their appearance but also to reduce glare from the harsh sun and protect against eye infections. Green eyeshadow, derived from malachite, was another popular cosmetic used by both men and women, believed to invoke the protective power of the gods Horus and Ra. Beyond aesthetics, the Egyptians were well aware of the practical benefits of their cosmetics. They crafted scented oils and ointments from plant extracts and animal fats to moisturize and protect their skin from the dry climate. These oils also served a hygienic purpose and were used in religious rituals as offerings to the gods. The use of henna to stain the hair and nails was common, providing both a fashionable touch and protection against pests. This dual purpose of Egyptian cosmetics highlights the sophistication and advanced understanding the civilization had of their environment, combining beauty with health in a holistic approach. Through this, they mastered the art of staying radiant while living in harmony with nature's elements. As this exploration continues, we see more layers of ancient Egyptian life unfold, revealing the depth and ingenuity of their enduring culture. As the next phase of our journey into ancient Egyptian life unfolds, we delve into the pivotal role that temples played in their society. Temples were not merely places of worship but served as the beating heart of the community's religious and economic activities. These grand structures were dedicated to the gods and housed priests who performed daily rituals and ceremonies to maintain the favor of the deities. The priests, who often wielded significant influence, were responsible for various religious duties and oversaw the temple's operations. Beyond their spiritual functions, temples were also centers of economic power. They controlled vast tracts of land and managed large estates, employing thousands of workers to cultivate crops and tend livestock. This agricultural production was crucial for supporting the temple's religious activities and contributing to the local economy. The temples also engaged in trade, accumulating wealth and resources that further cemented their status within the society. In this manner, temples served as both religious sanctuaries and pillars of economic stability, showcasing the multifaceted nature of ancient Egyptian civilization. They exemplified the intricate link between religion and economy, reflecting a society where spiritual devotion and practical governance were seamlessly intertwined. As we continue to unwrap the layers of this fascinating culture, the complexity and depth of their societal structures become ever more apparent, drawing us deeper into the wonders of ancient Egypt. As we now turn to the era of Greek and Roman conquests, we observe a dramatic transformation in Egypt's cultural landscape. The conquest by Alexander the Great in the 4th century BC marked the beginning of Hellenistic influence, giving birth to the renowned city of Alexandria. Founded by Alexander himself, Alexandria soon flourished as a hub of learning and culture, blending Greek and Egyptian traditions. This fusion was evident in architecture, as Greek styles merged with Egyptian motifs, creating an eclectic aesthetic that was both innovative and timeless. Under the rule of the Ptolemaic dynasty, Egypt saw a resurgence in intellectual pursuits, with the establishment of the Great Library of Alexandria serving as a testament to the thirst for knowledge. Scholars from across the globe were drawn to its vast collection of works, making Alexandria a beacon of learning in the ancient world. As the Roman Empire rose to prominence, the integration of Roman customs further diversified Egypt's cultural tapestry. Roman architectural techniques and administrative systems were introduced, influencing local governance and social structures. This era of cultural amalgamation not only enriched Egyptian society, but also led to the development of a unique identity that resonated through various aspects of daily life. By embracing the influences of their conquerors, the Egyptians adapted and evolved, ensuring the endurance of their legacy through centuries of change. As we delve further into the history of ancient Egypt, the dynamic interplay of cultures reminds us of the civilization's remarkable ability to adapt and thrive amidst external influences. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we find ourselves exploring the fascinating symbol of the Ankh, an emblem synonymous with life and immortality in ancient Egyptian culture. Often referred to as the key of life or the cross with a handle, the Ankh stands as one of the most recognizable symbols in Egyptian iconography. Appearing frequently in carvings, paintings, and artifacts, it served not only as a representation of eternal life, but also as a connection between the physical and spiritual realms. Ancient Egyptians believed the Ankh held the power to transcend the mortal world, offering a glimpse into the afterlife. This belief was vividly illustrated in art, where deities are often depicted holding the Ankh, granting life or confirming their divine status. The symbol's design, a looped cross, is thought to reflect the union of opposites or the convergence of male and female principles, embodying the essence of creation. Its enduring presence in tombs and temples underscores its importance, not only as a religious icon, but also as a testament to the Egyptians' profound understanding of life's cyclical nature. In Egyptian art, the Ankh is frequently placed in the hands of gods and pharaohs, symbolizing bestowed life force or protection, further emphasizing its centrality to their worldview. The Ankh's journey through history has seen it become a timeless symbol, adopted and adapted by various cultures beyond Egypt, each imbuing it with unique meanings while retaining its core essence of life and eternity. Moving forward, this emblem continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the ancient Egyptians' enduring legacy and their profound insights into the mysteries of existence. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we delve into the heart of ancient Egyptian philosophy with the concept of Ma'at. This principle of truth, balance, and order was more than just an abstract ideal. It was the very foundation of societal and cosmic harmony. Ma'at represented the timeless order of the universe, believed to be established at the creation of the world. For the Egyptians, maintaining Ma'at was essential, as it governed both the natural realm and human society. The pharaoh, seen as the earthly embodiment of divine will, was entrusted with upholding Ma'at, ensuring that chaos was kept at bay. This was no small task, as it involved balancing justice with mercy, law with fairness, and aligning the state with cosmic forces. The significance of Ma'at extended beyond governance. It permeated everyday life, from the ethical conduct expected of individuals to the legal system that sought to reflect its principles. Egyptians believed that adherence to Mat would ensure prosperity, peace, and order, both in this life and the next. In fact, Mat was so integral to their worldview that depictions of the goddess Mat, often shown as a woman with an ostrich feather on her head, were common in tombs and temples, serving as a reminder of the ever-present need for balance and integrity. The feather of Mat played a crucial role in the afterlife, where it was used in the weighing of the heart ceremony. Here, the deceased's heart was weighed against the feather, determining the soul's worthiness to enter the eternal realm. This vivid imagery captures the profound connection between morality and the cosmic order in Egyptian thought. Today, the concept of Mat inspires a reflection on how ancient Egyptians viewed justice and truth as universal constants, urging us to consider the enduring value of balance and righteousness in our own lives. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we explore the remarkable expansion under Thutmose III, often dubbed the Napoleon of Egypt. His reign marked a period of unprecedented military prowess and strategic brilliance that cemented Egypt's status as a formidable regional power. Thutmose III's military campaigns were legendary, spanning vast territories from the shores of the Mediterranean to the edges of the Euphrates River. Through a series of decisive battles and well-coordinated strategies, he not only expanded Egypt's borders but also established its dominance over neighboring regions. His skillful use of chariots and infantry secured numerous victories, most notably the Battle of Megiddo, a masterstroke of military strategy in ancient warfare. This victory not only demonstrated his tactical genius but also ensured the allegiance of many neighboring states to the Egyptian crown. Thutmose's conquests were not just about territorial gains, they were instrumental in propagating Egyptian culture, art, and influence across the Middle East. His careful administration of conquered lands, coupled with the establishment of vassal states, created a network of alliances that fortified Egypt's geopolitical standing. Beyond the battlefield, Thutmose III was also a patron of monumental architecture, commissioning extensive building projects that reinforced his legacy. Temples, obelisks, and statues were erected, each serving both as propaganda of Egyptian power and as tributes to the gods. Through these monumental works, he immortalized his achievements, ensuring his place in history. The expansive empire forged under Thutmose III not only brought wealth and prosperity to Egypt, but also a rich cultural exchange that left an indelible mark on its civilization. As we reflect on his legacy, it is clear that Thutmose III was not only a conqueror, but also a visionary leader whose impact resonated far beyond his time. Moving forward, we arrive at the magnificent Karnak temple complex, a sprawling testament to ancient Egyptian architectural ambition and religious devotion. Situated in the historic city of Thebes, Karnak stands as one of the largest religious structures ever constructed, showcasing the grandeur that characterized ancient Egyptian civilization. This colossal site served as the primary place of worship for the god Ammon and his consort, Mut, playing a central role in the spiritual life of the New Kingdom era. The temple complex, developed over the course of many centuries, is an amalgamation of contributions from numerous pharaohs, each leaving their mark through expansions and embellishments. From the massive hypostyle hall with its forest of towering columns to the intricately carved reliefs depicting divine narratives, every corner of Karnak exudes a sense of awe and reverence. These expansions were not just a display of artistic prowess, but reflected the pharaoh's desire to honor the gods and assert their divine association, aligning themselves with the eternal cosmic order. The construction of Karnak required monumental efforts, drawing upon the skilled labor of thousands of workers and the architectural genius of countless artisans, who laboriously transported and raised megalithic stone blocks into place. The process spanned multiple dynasties, with successive rulers like Thutmose I and Ramses II enhancing its majesty, each aspiring to outdo their predecessors in scale and splendor. Beyond its architectural feats, Karnak also functioned as a vital ceremonial site where grand processions, festivals, and rituals were performed, reinforcing the socio-political structure and ensuring the prosperity of the land. The Opet festival, for example, was an annual event that symbolized the renewal of the pharaoh's divine sovereignty, serving as a link between the earthly realm and the divine. In essence, Karnak Temple stands as a microcosm of ancient Egyptian society, reflecting its religious fervor, political dynamics, and enduring quest for immortality through monumental construction. As we delve deeper into its historical significance, Karnak continues to captivate as a gateway to understanding the spiritual and cultural heartbeat of ancient Egypt. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we turn our gaze to the enigmatic pharaoh Hatshepsut, a woman of extraordinary vision and ambition who defied convention to rule as one of Egypt's most celebrated leaders. Hatshepsut's reign, which began in the early 15th century BCE, is marked by a flourishing of trade, peace, and architectural innovation. Unconventionally, she took on the full titles and regalia of a pharaoh, including the false beard, which symbolized her authority and divine right to rule. This bold assertion of power challenged traditional gender roles in a patriarchal society, as she portrayed herself as a king to cement her legitimacy in a male-dominated world. Hatshepsut's most enduring legacy lies in her architectural achievements. Her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari stands as a testament to her reign's splendor and her innovative approach to royal architecture. This impressive structure, nestled against the rugged cliffs of the Theban necropolis, boasts terraces, colonnades, and intricate reliefs that narrate her divine birth and accomplishments. Beyond these monumental projects, Hatshepsut also spearheaded expeditions to the land of Punt, an endeavor that brought wealth and exotic goods to Egypt, further solidifying her status as a powerful and prosperous ruler. Despite the eventual attempts to erase her from history, with successors trying to obliterate her name and achievements, Hatshepsut's story endures as a powerful narrative of resilience, ingenuity, and leadership. Her ability to navigate and transcend gender norms to secure her place on the throne remains a significant chapter in the rich tapestry of ancient Egyptian history. As we reflect on Hatshepsut's reign, it becomes clear that her influence reached far beyond her lifetime, offering an inspiring glimpse into the complexities and possibilities of pharaonic Egypt. As the next chapter of our exploration unfolds, we delve into the captivating mystery of the Nile River's source, a subject that intrigued and mystified the ancient Egyptians. For this ancient civilization, the Nile was far more than just a river. It was the lifeblood that sustained their agriculture, trade, and daily life. Yet, the origins of this mighty flow remained an enigmatic secret, shrouded in divine reverence and mythological wonder. The ancient Egyptians believed that the Nile's source was a sacred gift from the gods, a notion that elevated the river's status to a celestial symbol of life and fertility. This belief infused their mythology with tales of the river's divine origins, often associated with Hapi, the god of the annual floods, who was worshipped for his role in bringing the fertile silt that renewed their land. The inability to pinpoint the exact source only added to the Nile's mystique, embedding it deeper in the spiritual and cultural fabric of Egyptian society. This sacred mystery of the Nile not only solidified its position as a pillar of life, but also inspired the reverence with which it was treated. As we consider the centrality of the Nile in ancient Egypt, its mysterious source becomes a powerful symbol of the unknown forces that shaped their world. Moving forward, we find ourselves gazing at the monumental artistry and engineering prowess embodied in the evolution of pyramid construction. The journey begins with the iconic step Pyramid of Giza at Saqqara, which marked a groundbreaking shift from traditional mastabas to towering stone structures designed by the legendary architect Imhotep. This step design served as a prototype, paving the way for more sophisticated pyramids. As Egyptian engineering advanced, so did the ambition of their pyramids, culminating in the smooth-sided perfection seen in the Great Pyramid of Giza. The transition from step to smooth-sided pyramids was not just a technical evolution, but a reflection of the ancient Egyptians' quest for celestial harmony and architectural mastery. They believed these monumental structures were stairways to the gods, intricately aligning them with the stars and cardinal points to embody this divine journey. The progression in construction techniques also highlights the Egyptians' innovative spirit, utilizing precise mathematical calculations and massive workforces to achieve their vision. This remarkable transition illustrates an era of architectural and cultural achievement that remains unparalleled, echoing the ancient civilization's enduring legacy. As the sun rises over these timeless monuments, they stand as a testament to the brilliant minds and harmonious beliefs that once flourished on the banks of the Nile. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we dive into the vibrant tapestry of Egyptian festivals and celebrations, which played a fundamental role in their society. Imagine the bustling streets filled with people adorned in colorful garments, all gathering to mark these significant occasions. One of the most prominent of these was the Opet Festival, an extravagant event held annually in Thebes. This festival was a grand spectacle, celebrating the rejuvenation of the pharaoh's divine power and affirming his connection to the gods. The festivities included processions, performances, and offerings that brought together communities, reinforcing not only religious devotion but also social harmony. Temples became the center of activity, with the priests and priestesses leading rituals that were believed to ensure cosmic order. These celebrations also had political implications, as they were opportunities for the ruling class to assert their legitimacy and strengthen their bond with the populace. In essence, Egyptian festivals were not mere celebrations but were deeply interwoven with the nation's social fabric, serving as a testament to their rich cultural heritage and enduring influence. These gatherings highlighted the Egyptians' profound understanding of the balance between the divine and the mundane, offering a glimpse into a civilization that cherished the cyclical nature of life and the eternal journey of the soul. With the next phase of our journey in sight, we delve into the remarkable advancements in agriculture that ancient Egypt bequeathed to civilization. The fertile lands along the Nile River were a canvas upon which the Egyptians painted their agricultural innovations. Recognizing the river's critical role, they developed sophisticated irrigation systems to harness its waters, ensuring crops could be cultivated even during the dry spells. These irrigation systems, intricate networks of canals and basins, allowed for the precise control of water supply, optimizing agricultural output. Furthermore, the Egyptians were among the first to practice crop rotation, a method that preserved soil fertility by alternating the types of crops grown in a particular area. This not only boosted yields but also exemplified their understanding of sustainable farming techniques. Their knowledge of selecting and breeding plants led to the enhancement of key crops like wheat and barley, which were staples in their diet and economy. The calendar, intimately linked with the Nile's flooding cycle, was a testament to their ability to predict and plan agricultural activities effectively. By aligning agricultural practices with the natural rhythms of their environment, the Egyptians laid the groundwork for farming methods that would influence countless generations. These innovations underscored their adaptability and profound connection to the land, highlighting a society that thrived by nurturing both its people and its environment. As we uncover these ancient secrets of horticulture, we gain insight into a civilization that skillfully combined practicality with precision, ensuring their survival and prosperity along the banks of the mighty Nile. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we delve into the pivotal role of viziers in ancient Egypt, the backbone of pharaonic administration. These trusted officials acted as the pharaoh's right-hand men, wielding considerable power and influence. Tasked with overseeing the day-to-day running of the state, viziers were responsible for maintaining law and order, overseeing the collection of taxes and ensuring the smooth functioning of government operations. Their authority extended to the judiciary, where they presided over legal matters, making decisions on behalf of the pharaoh. In a time when bureaucracy was still evolving, the vizier served as a vital link between the king and his subjects, ensuring royal decrees were implemented efficiently across the kingdom. They coordinated large-scale projects such as the construction of monuments and temples, showcasing the pharaoh's grandeur and reinforcing the state's religious and cultural ideals. Beyond their administrative duties, viziers often played a crucial role in advising the pharaoh on matters of statecraft, diplomacy, and military strategy, offering insights that could shape the course of the nation. This position was typically held by individuals of great wisdom and integrity, those who had earned the king's trust through their loyalty and competence. As we explore the intricate dynamics of power in ancient Egypt, the role of the vizier serves as a testament to the sophisticated governance system that supported one of history's most enduring civilizations. As the next challenge unfolds, we journey into ancient Egypt's early endeavors to bridge two crucial waterways, the Nile and the Red Sea. This ambitious vision laid the groundwork for what would eventually inspire the modern Suez Canal. The idea of linking these regions wasn't just an engineering dream, but a strategic move to boost trade routes and fortify economic prosperity. Historians trace these efforts back to the pharaoh Sesostris III's reign, who commissioned a waterway that could facilitate the movement of ships between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. This channel, often referred to as the Canal of the Pharaohs, showcased an extraordinary blend of vision, intelligence, and determination. Though the canal faced challenges such as silting, over time different rulers continued to explore and attempt its restoration and expansion. This persistent pursuit of connectivity highlights the innovative spirit of the Egyptians, always looking towards greater possibilities. The ancient canal not only aimed to enhance trade but also reflected Egypt's role as a pivotal center of cultural exchange and power. Such infrastructure endeavors were not just about transportation. They symbolized Egypt's sophisticated approach to integrating commerce, politics, and culture. As we look back at these ancient endeavors, they remind us of the timeless human quest to connect distant worlds, a venture that echoes in today's man-made marvels. Moving forward, let us delve into the enduring legacy of ancient Egyptian architecture on modern designs. The grandeur of Egyptian structures, with their monumental scale and distinctive aesthetics, left an indelible mark on architectural styles throughout history. From obelisks to sphinxes, the motifs and architectural features of ancient Egypt have been resurrected time and again, especially during eras of revivalism. Take, for example, the Egyptian revival style that swept across the world in the 18th and 19th centuries, reflecting a fascination with the enigmatic allure and sophisticated aesthetics of ancient Egypt. This period saw the rise of buildings adorned with hieroglyphic motifs, pyramid-shaped structures, and even the incorporation of columns resembling papyrus and lotus plants. These elements were not merely decorative, they represented a deep admiration for the achievement and mystique of Egyptian civilization. Beyond mere imitation, these design elements often symbolized stability, endurance, and power, aspects that were revered and sought after in contemporary architecture. In more recent times, the influence of Egyptian architecture continues to be evident in modern skyscrapers, with their sleek, towering forms echoing the grandeur of Egyptian temples and pyramids. This enduring influence underscores the timeless nature of ancient Egyptian architectural genius, seamlessly integrating past inspirations with the ambitions of the present. As we admire modern buildings around the world, we are reminded of the profound legacy left by the ancients, whose innovative approaches continue to inspire and shape our skylines today. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we now turn to the decline and eventual fall of ancient Egyptian civilization, a once mighty empire that faced numerous challenges leading to its demise. Foreign invasions significantly contributed to this decline, starting with the Assyrians and later the Persians, whose military conquests eroded the political and territorial integrity of Egypt. These invasions culminated in Alexander the Great's conquest, which marked a turning point, leading to the Ptolemaic dynasty, whose rule, despite efforts to revive Egyptian prominence, signaled the start of a new cultural era that further distanced traditional Egyptian practices. Economic challenges compounded these issues as over time, Egypt's once thriving trade networks began to suffer. The shifting political landscapes and increased competition from emerging powers such as Rome diminished Egypt's economic dominance. Meanwhile, internal strife and socio-political instability weakened administrative structures, making it difficult to manage resources effectively. The depletion of the Nile Delta, once the vibrant heart of Egyptian agriculture, also played a role as environmental factors led to reduced agricultural productivity, impacting the population and the state's wealth. The decline of religious institutions was another factor, as the introduction and spread of new religions caused the erosion of traditional Egyptian beliefs and practices that had long unified the society. These cascading effects over centuries gradually led to Egypt's fall from greatness, transitioning into a province under the Roman Empire's vast reach. This tale of decline serves as a reminder of how interconnected the fortunes of a civilization are, with internal and external forces shaping its destiny. As the sun sets on the era of ancient Egypt, its profound achievements and lasting contributions continue to echo through the corridors of history, influencing countless generations to come. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we reflect on the extraordinary journey we've taken through the 50 greatest historical facts about ancient Egypt. From the awe-inspiring pyramids that stand as a testament to human ingenuity to the deciphering of the Rosetta Stone, which unlocked the secrets of Egyptian writing and culture, each tale has shed light on a civilization whose legacy is beyond measure. We've uncovered the mysteries of the mighty Nile, the backstory of the legendary pharaohs, and the artistic and architectural marvels that have stunned the world for millennia. These stories are echoes of an ancient time, yet they continue to capture our imaginations and inspire our quest for knowledge. The influence of ancient Egypt resonates in our modern world, from the calendar we use to the medical practices that laid the groundwork for today's science. Each fact we explored offers a glimpse into the lives of people who, thousands of years ago, created a civilization that remains unparalleled. This exploration is a reminder of the enduring impact of the past and how much more there is to learn. So, as we conclude this journey, let the fascination with ancient Egypt not end here. I invite you to delve deeper into the mysteries and wonders of this great civilization and perhaps share the facts that captivated you the most. I encourage you to explore further, whether through books, documentaries, or discussions. Please share your thoughts and favorite discoveries in the comments and join us in keeping the spirit of ancient Egypt alive. If you enjoyed this journey through history, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Thank you for watching, and may your curiosity about the wonders of the past continue to grow and inspire.